Collectible giveaway on this YouTube channel, big collectibles, and by the end of this video you're going to discover the Amazing Spider-Man issue 252, which is a very iconic comic book. It pays homage to the original first appearance of Spider-Man of Amazing Fantasy issue 15. It looks just like this, but this one is with him with the black suit, the symbiote. So this eventually is what turns into Venom, or gives birth to Venom. Not gives birth, bad choice of words, but this is the symbiote that eventually gets onto Eddie Brock, who becomes Venom. And so this is a very iconic book, issue 252. We're gonna get ahead and I have my original book being graded right now by CGC. And again, I've already mentioned it 1,001 times. Right now they're waiting for the comic book to give birth and duplicate itself, so that way they can keep a copy and then send me back a copy and grade it. So they've had it for almost a year, so hopefully that process will happen very soon. I'll have my comic book back. But by the end of this video, you're going to discover if this is a good value, if this is a high demand comic book, this Veve NFT, this Marvel NFT dropping on Veve. Is this a high demand comic book? What can we expect when a lot of comic book collectors come and they see this comic book? Is this a good flip? Is this a good long-term hold? We're going to go ahead and compare it to other comic books value-wise and whatnot. Now, before we get into all that, link in the description for the Discord where we talk all things collectibles. Come and join. We pretty much, I even have a hard time keeping up with all the comments and whatnot and the dialogue that's happening in the Discord. It's phenomenal. I love it. All the Discord members, I appreciate everybody, the support. And obviously you come through, it's free. It's just a good time. And again, if you like free stuff, subscribe, join the Discord, because in the Discord is where I give you the heads up when we're having a giveaway, and oftentimes you have to give your answer in the Discord. So moving on, going back right into this, let's go ahead and see which are your favorite covers. That one is pretty nice. I think that's going to be the ultra rare, I think. Uncommon probably, and right, correct me if I'm wrong. Now the rare, which is, I think it's that one, that black and white with the pink does look dope. Secret rare with the white background, white suit. It's okay. I definitely like, man, I don't know. I like that one all the way to the left. I kind of like it, but of course the common is iconic. When you see the comic book in real life and you have it, that's where you're gonna resonate. So let's go ahead and take a look at what this compares to. What does this sell for? Before we get into that, look, the drop, just in case, December 30th, 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, this Thursday. So same bat channel, same bat place. You already know the deal. Veve, be there, be square, man. Okay, so here we go. We're looking at the comic book here, Amazing Spider-Man from 1984, issue 252. Let's go ahead and see what we see. It's a 60-cent cover here. You can see right there, it pays homage to the 1961 Amazing Fantasy issue 15, first appearance of Spider-Man. You can see here there's 16,169 graded in CGC. At a 9.6, it'll set you back $650. So you see, it's not a big boy collectible, like huge. It's not top tier. Not like the drop we had earlier today, where is the First Thing and Incredible Hulk fight. Oh my gosh, I'm so surprised. I was successful on the drop, but then I bought one on the secondary market for 15 and change. That book, I'm so surprised that it's not getting any love. Very surprising. It's a very iconic book, but we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about Amazing Spider-Man. 9.6, again, $650. You can see it's not a huge book that's going to set you back thousands, but it's a very iconic book. And because of the price point, you can see there's right above my head how many are graded. So you can see that for comic book standards, for a book being graded, that is a big number, 16,000. So you can see that there's a lot of them out there, comparable. So I'm like, okay, 650. A lot of collectors have this book because it's iconic and it's attainable. Now let's get ahead and take a look at something real quick. You know what? Let's speculate on something. All right, so if you are gonna, get familiar with another book, Secret Wars issue 8. All right, that is another iconic book. And again, I'm just here to try to share information. That this one is, you know what? Let's put it up on here on the report. See how much that one goes for. Just in case you see one out in the wild, out and about. Like a gazelle out there. A wild albino gazelle, some craziness. And you're out there in the safari, in a garage sale, a flea market, in somebody's attic, and you see one of these bad boys. You're like, oh, I know that. I was watching BC. I was watching Big Collectibles. I know that cover. Okay, so talking about Symbiote Black Costume, this is another iconic book. Let's just take a quick look, just so you know, hey, this is worth X amount. So real quick, Secret Wars issue 8, that's it right there. And this is going to set you back. You can see it's a 75-cent cover. You can see a 9.6 will set you back $3.50. Just putting it out there. All right, let's jump into Veve. Now look, this is again something interesting. This just came out, and mind you, I paid, let's just call it $16. I paid $16. Right now, I can get one for about 13 and change. I overpaid by $1.50, which is shocking. This book it's $100,000 book. This is old school. This is, oh my goodness. All right, moving on. I digress. Let's go ahead and take a look at Amazing Spider-Man issue 50, which is the first appearance of Kingpin, which I've showed here on the channel. I'm pretty sure I was just looking at it when I dug up Amazing Spider-Man 252. But you look at this one, first appearance of Kingpin. It'll set you back about $27. Let's see if we can find one more book that's somewhat the same, because 1984. So 1980, we have a lot of bangers over here. Look, I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm gonna put the over under on look, this Ultimate Fallout 4 original 9.6 will set you back about $1,000. But look, it's $47. It's $47 for it here. I'm gonna put the over under at 25 $25. Just looking at this, I'm gonna put the over under at 25. You let me know what you think. New Mutants, first appearance of Deadpool, very iconic book. This right here is another banger. 15. How is that's a travesty, man. You know what? I'm about to make a video. I'm gonna make a video about undervalued collectibles and undervalued comics, man. This is definitely one of them. That's a trap. This is Deadpool. Anyway, moving on. So look, I'm gonna put the over under at $25. You let me know if it's gonna go over or under the secondary marketplace 24 hours after it drops. I think that this all day, is it's a very iconic book. It's a very iconic book. Maybe people are not gonna be in love with it. I mean, you know what? Maybe I should lower that over under, because goodness gracious, Thing versus Hulk, holy moly, is going for $12 or something like that, $13, and this is a way more valuable book. Wow. You know what? I'm changing it. Over under at $20. I think maybe because people can resonate more with Venom, maybe on Veve. Maybe they're more new school. I don't know. You let me know. Over under $20. This is crazy. I'm about to buy another one. All right, everybody. I just want to go ahead and share what my thoughts are. This is a very, very recognized book in the comic book collecting community. It just doesn't hold a lot of value when you compare it to other ones, because it's a 1984. I mean, 1984 is still a long time ago, but it's a lot have been graded in comic book standards. 16,000, over 16,000. So, and we got to kind of put that in perspective too when we see these mint counts of 30,000, So, again, I didn't count the other graded levels. So you take what my information is with a grain of salt. I'm just somebody sharing data as I look at it, being excited. You let me know what you think. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't know the future, but you know what? I know that my feelings, I can't say I know, but my feeling is this is when all these collectibles are in high demand, obviously the price is going to go up. When everybody's is trying to have these out on display, in their virtual reality world, VVverse or whatever it is, I mean, it's just going to be next level. The fact that we were able to jump in and scoop these up now, I mean, we're fortunate. All right, everybody, good luck in all your collectible decisions. Let them all be profitable.